Cheryl, when did you know that you wanted to be a mother?
Oh, forever.
You always wanted to be a mum?
I've always wanted to be a mother. Ever since I can remember. I got hit by a car at the age of 6 and I learnt ever since then how to use one hand. I'm semi-paralysed on my right side, but I walk with a limp, I can do everything. I used to have long hair, but I found that hard, so I just chopped it off. Basically, the only thing I can't do is do my shoelaces up. So I just wear sandals. Work your way around it.
That's perfect.
They kept me in hospital 3.5 weeks, and after that, the department came and took her. It was because of the social worker at the hospital, and they were just treating me like I felt this big. I felt like I was nothing. And they said that it's time for Kayla to leave the hospital. And that's all I got. Sorry.
What do you love most about being a mum?
Everything. You can't explain it. It's just, you know that feeling when you get warm and tingly. It's like that.
Wow.
It's overwhelming.
I'm a mother with an intellectual disability with twin girls who are 8 years old, and their name is Lily and Beth, and they don't have a disability. I love you, Mama.
That's me.
I did that one. It's good being a mother with twin girls. The cuddle times, the hug times, the questions that Lily and Beth ask of like, what was I like when I was a little baby? What did I do? And just, I said, you crawled a lot, you talked a little but not much. Yeah, their milestones were quite good for the way that went. They might have been down a little bit, being twins. They only had their own language.
You came first in the championship in the 70 and third in the 200, and in the point score, second in the 700 and third in the 200.
We are here for Lily and Beth's 8th birthday, and it was a good day. judge people with disabilities saying that they can't look after kids, which I can prove that I can look after my kids with a disability because they're now 8 years old.
Well, he used to just love to drink lemonade.
We used to say flat lemonade.
Yeah. And I used to say,
It was sugar
I'll
free.
give you lemonade out of the tap. And I always used to get it out of the tap.
I used to, and he wouldn't
And he wouldn't know any different from lemonade to water.
Don't forget, I was
Except for once he forgot and he said, where's the bubbles? And I said, oh, flat lemonade today.
We are the Strike family. I'm Cassie Strike. This is my dad, Robert. This is my mum, Julie, and that's my brother, Bradley, and we have an older sister named Mandy.
We were married in June, in March 91, yeah.
Yes.
So a couple of months before Mandy was born.
Okay, so she was very premature.
Yeah, we had a lot of family support, but
Yes.
a lot of friends didn't think that it was a good idea, as Robert said.
Did they say why?
Yeah, they said it was because not only did we have disabilities, it was like having a child. We would need a lot of support, and we didn't think that was true. When Mandy came along, we had a family support.
Yeah, only five.
Yeah, by my mum and my auntie, but not much else support.
No.
And yeah, it worked out well.
How long after Mandy was born did this fella come along?
This
18
year.
months later.
18 months later, yeah.
Yep, they're 18 months apart.
Yeah.
We separated in 98.
98, yeah.
So our youngest one, Cassie, was 3.
Yeah.
So she was the youngest, and I guess one of the good things about it's not easy getting divorced, but
No.
one of the good things that happened getting divorced was that we worked together.
I believe that if we get divorced, we still are family, because some marriages, like the mother or the father, fight all the time, where I try to keep in harmony and say, hey, let's keep the kids out of it. It's between you and me, not the kids. Let's try and work together and keep this family happy.
We believe, and I think that even though we are divorced, we still spend time together, like a family does. So yeah, I think it's good how we get along together. Having Mandy and Brad, not so much problems with primary school. We had problems with Mandy leaving primary school to go to high school.
Yes.
What were those problems?
We wanted her in mainstream to try it, and they wanted her automatically, because of her results, they wanted her in a special class.
I didn't want her in special class. I'm the one who tried to say, no, I want her in normal, like Brady was in the normal class, you know.
It was a struggle just being able to get what you wanted with them. I mean, Mandy ended up in a support unit and for 4 years, and then went to a Catholic school and did 11 and 12 in mainstream. So Mandy grew up like I did, I guess, struggling in school system. It wasn't until Cassie came along and went to school that it became worse. From kindergarten to year 6, she moved about 4 times with 4 different schools. So that was hard on us, Cassie,
Yes.
as well. I guess the only thing that they did allow that we insisted was having that support. We always took support people with us, just because of we would try and have our say in the individual planning meetings, and it doesn't mean that always happened.
Frankly, I didn't really know about disabilities through primary school. I just thought I was another kid, nothing really wrong with me. But as I grew up more, went to high school, I learned a lot about it, a lot more of it. And that's when Dad started teaching me about that stuff.
Yes. At school, they assume that our kids have disability, but Manny doesn't look like she had a disability.
And why do you think they assumed that?
Because we parents who have a disability assume that many have a disability.
I have had a problem with my hearing. They say things and I could have heard other things. It's just the way I spoke and the way my ears were reacting. So they asked me to say other things and things again. And when I said, they just laughed, and so yeah. Manny was always looking out for me. We used to look out for each other. That's what I don't like the most. It's like, I can handle myself being picked on, but when I got really angry at school when people picked on my family, like with Manny, they said once she was a retarded little freak who couldn't get any friends. So yeah, I didn't like it. Dad, they started calling him Spider-Man, and making up rumours about the way his fingers were, just because he was different. So just those types of different things that I didn't like.
Being a mother for me has been
What? Wonderful and challenging.
being a dad to me has been
Rewarding. It's working the three of them out is challenging. I think it's great to have them because they look after me, I look after them, and that's good. I think it's important for us to show people that we can do it, but give us a chance. I believe in that.
Well, when I'm older, I'm definitely going to travel the world for an adventure. And then I'm probably going to come back to Australia and settle down, probably get married and have a few kids of my own. And yeah, and just let Dad see the kids grow up the way he saw me grow up and have an adventure.
If I got to choose who my family is, I probably wouldn't change, no. I like who I was born with. My dad taught me a lot of stuff when I was young, so he was really helpful. And because of it, I know a lot more than I probably would if I grew up in another family. So I'm glad where I grew up.
I love my mum and dad. They're exciting, they're adventurous, and they let me be me, so I'm happy with that.